how am I going to do this? I don't think I can do it. I've got to do it. I've got to be brave. And I've got to be really strong. Come on, Fairy Trina, you can... Oh, hello, everyone. Oh, thank you for coming today. I'm so glad you're here because I'm in a bit of a pickle. It's Fairy Trina here. Nice to see you all. I'm going to have tea with my special witch friend Sparklebottom, and she's asked for a really special yucky sandwich, so I'm going to make her a yucky sandwich. The only thing is, she likes really yucky things to put in her sandwich, and I'm a bit scared to do it. Maybe you can help me. Can you help me? Do you know how to make a really yucky witch sandwich? Okay, first of all, we'll take a piece of bread. Like that. Then, what are we going to put in the sandwich? Poo? Who said poo? You did. That's disgusting. All right, I'll put a bit of poo on the sandwich. There we go. What? Wee? I'm not putting... Who said wee-wee? No, I'm not going to put wee-wee on a sandwich. If I stick wee-wee on a sandwich, all the bread will go yucky and soggy. No, I've got something... I've got a spider. Shall I stick a spider on there? A big one? Or a little one? A big one, okay. Ooh, I hate doing this. Ooh, here it comes. Ooh, disgusting. Ooh, I don't want it to crawl on my hand. There's a spider. What else should we... Who said an eyeball? You want me to stick an eyeball on there? Oh my gosh, okay. Actually, I have an eyeball here. I'll stick an eyeball on there. That's horrible. Oh, I've got something even better. Shall I stick a finger on there? She'll like a finger. Shall I put it? Look at it. It's a disgusting finger. This looks like an awful sandwich. Do you want some? And oh, look what I've got here. It's a bit of a snakey. We'll stick a snake on there. A worm? Who said worm? Oh, that's a good idea. We'll put a bit of a worm on there. Who said snail? You did. Well done. We'll put a bit of a snail on there like that. And oh, look at that. I've got another little spider there. She'll really like that. And another little spider there. Oh, hang on, you're all yelling at once. What did you say? Toilet paper? You want stick some toilet? I don't want to stick toilet paper in there. Hold on, I'm going to... Oh, the last thing. Ooh, a bit of a cockroach, because your mummies love cockroaches. Right, she's going to love this. I'm going to stick the other bit of the sandwich on like that. Shall I eat it? Do you want me to try? I can't do it. It's disgusting. Do you want me to do it? Oh, gosh, are you guys being mean? All right, let me try it again. Let's try it. I'll go. I can't do it. Anyway, if I eat it, then Sparklebottom won't have anything to eat. I'll just squash it in there and I'll stick it in there ready for her to come for lunch. Thank you so much for helping me. I don't think I could have done that without your help. Well, because you're here, just to say thank you, because it's always really nice when people come and help. Would you like to hear a story? Okay. Well, this story actually is about a pretty mean pixie called Pooey. And Pooey the pixie had a lovely garden, and in his garden was a beautiful tree filled with the most scrumptious, delicious, crunchy apples anyone had ever tasted. Do you like apples? I love apples. Well, Gwen was a very special witch who was very good at cooking in Fairyland. She loved cooking apple pies and apple strudels and all sorts of delicious things to eat. But you see, Pooey the pixie didn't like to share. Excuse me, Pooey, said Gwen. You have so many apples on your tree. Would you mind if I took a few of your apples so I could make some apple pie and some delicious things, because the fairies and the pixies and the brownies, we all want to have a party? No, said Pooey the pixie. I don't have enough apples. I've just got enough for me. And I don't like sharing. You can't have any. But, said little Pixie Rose, but there's some apples on the floor in your big garden, and all the apples are going yucky and mouldy and old because there's too many of them. I don't care, said Pooey. I don't care if the apples are going disgusting. They're my apples and I don't want to share, all right? So go away, buzz off, he said. Oh, that's very rude, said one fairy. Very rude indeed, said one of the pixies. Extremely awful, said a troll. Oh dear, said Gwen. She's not going to share. What are we going to do? I know what I'm going to do, said Pooey the pixie. They're going to try and come in my garden. They're going to come and try and take my scrumptious apples. And so I'm going to put a great big bull in my garden. And if they try and come in, that bull's going to come over with his big horn. He's going to poke them in the bottom and he's going to throw them up in the air. Great idea. I'm so clever. And that's exactly what Pooey did. He got a huge, very angry bull and put the bull in his garden just under his apple tree. What are we going to do? Said some pesky pixies. Should we try and creep in there, and should we try and take those apples with the bull? I wouldn't, said the fairy. We can fly. It's just the apples are a little bit heavy for us, and we wouldn't go in there with the bull. Let's try, said the pesky pixies. Very quietly, shh, they began to creep into the garden close to where the apples were. They saw the bull, and when the bull looked up, they pretended to be statues. Thought the bull. Was that there before? Maybe not. I'll go on eating my grass. And the pixies moved a little bit closer. Were they there before? Said the bull. I think it's a little bit closer. Hang on. I'm going to pretend to eat this time, and then I'm going to look up quickly and see if they are moving. There are some pixies in this field, said the bull. He began to scrape his foot on the ground and he charged at those poor pixies. Well, the pixies ran as fast as they could away from the field, and just as the great big horns were about to poke their bottoms, they jumped over the fence in time. Oh, we're never going to get any apples. Oh, we will, said Gwen. I have an idea. You see, Gwen the witch had heard Pooey the pixie boasting to everyone in Fairyland. You're not going to get no apples because I'm going to sell them to the pirates, said the pixie. And those pirates have got lots of gold coins, and I'm going to get lots. I'm going to put them in my jar and I'm going to sell them all the bestest apples, and no one else is going to get them. Well, said Gwen, when are you going to collect your apples for selling, Pooey? I've got to do it tomorrow morning, said Pooey. So don't you think about getting my apples. Oh no, we won't, said Gwen, because you've got that terrible bull in your field. Yeah, I have, said Pooey, because I'm smart. Well, what do you think Gwen did? Everyone was creeping outside near where he had his beautiful apple tree, and all the fairies and the pixies and the elves and the goblins hid behind trees and in bushes and under rocks and behind anything they could find, until Pooey came along with his great big sack. No, I'm gonna make the money. I'm gonna see the pirates. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna buy lots of honey, maybe some chocolate, maybe even some bread, and then I'm gonna lie down and sleep in my bed. And off he went to the tree, and he picked the best, most juiciest, crispiest apples he could find, until the whole bag was so full he put it on his back and began to waddle down the road towards the pirate ship. Just then Gwen quietly jumped out, wiggled her fingers, pulled out some scissors, blew on the scissors, and like magic they flew into the air as quietly as they could behind that pixie. Snip, 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 and cut a hole that big in the bottom of his sack. What do you think happened as he was laughing and singing and walking along? Plop went one apple, plop went another apple, plop, 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 and as they came out, shh, the fairies and the pixies, they quickly came in, took the apples and disappeared. Well, finally, when Pooey got to the pirate ship, he thought that he was very strong because the bag of apples was getting lighter and lighter and lighter, and the pirates were very surprised. What are you come here for? What a waste of time, said Bluebeard the pirate. Look at your sack of apples, there's nothing in there. And when poor Pooey put the sack of apples onto the table in the pirate ship, there were only 5 apples in his sack. You come all this way to sell us 5 apples? Well, you may as well take them home, said the pirate. I'm a nice pirate and I like to share with my crew. I've got 27 people here. We're not going to be able to eat 5 apples. Off you go. Take your 5 measly apples and go away, he said. We were looking forward to that. We were going to have apple stew. Well, Pooey was very, very sad. He took his 5 apples and couldn't understand what happened to the rest. But as he walked back into Fairyland, what do you think he could smell? Apple pie, apple strudel, toffee apples, even apple sandwiches, and all of Fairyland was having a wonderful apple party without him. I hope you enjoyed that lovely story, my darlings. Now don't forget, clean your teeth before you go to bed and try and have an apple or a banana today, tomorrow, the next day, and the next. Lots of love. Bye.